Steelers Cast on timesonline.com. Chris Mueller, Chris Bradford bringing you another OTA report here from the UPMC Rudy Sports Complex. The Steelers just finished their 6th workout of the spring, Chris, and today we'll be talking about a common theme that's really been talked about the entire offseason, which is the Steelers next season on defense, probably, allegedly, supposedly going to be playing a lot more man coverage. Something that stuck out in the AFC Championship loss to the Patriots. Obviously, it brings a lot of, at least should bring some type of improvement to the defense and especially the pass coverage.
Yeah, it was funny. Just 2 years ago, the Steelers were talking about using more and more zone coverage, using the Tampa 2 that Mike Tomlin had used during his time as a defensive backs coach. But now it looks like the Steelers might have the personnel where they feel comfortable in going to more man-to-man. And that's in part why they drafted Artie Burns in the 1st round last year. The Steelers have kept improving the cornerback position, and they feel that, given where they were at last year against New England Patriots in the AFC Championship game, in which they were humbled, they feel like they can get to more man looks this year.
And one thing to also notice, alongside Artie, is some of the guys they brought in this season, for depth purposes, whether it be Cam Sutton out of Tennessee, where his strong suit was man coverage, Cody Sensible, a guy who has played in similar defenses for Dick LeBeau in Tennessee. So, that kind of also indicates maybe the direction they're going with some of these players, Brian Allen, another bump and run corner type mold that, the guys they're bringing in kind of dictates where they're going.
Yeah, I think when they didn't have the personnel, they had to do zone. Now that they do it, they think they can. There's not too many great cornerbacks that are going to tell you, hey, I want to play zone defense. I think the best cornerbacks kind of want to be maybe not an island like Darrelle Revis was back in the day, but they want to play man-to-man. I think that's where cornerbacks make their money, and I think that's where, the best defenses make their mark in playing man.
Well, that's all we got here today for Steelers Cast. Be sure to tune with us next week for the 3rd round of OTAs. Follow me on Twitter @ByChrisMueller. He's @BCT Bradford. We'll see you next week.